So I was 7 or 8, and it was the summer of the slip and slide. And my best friend, Amanda, she lived down the street from me, and we decided that we wanted to have our own slip and slide Olympics. And we had just got a new slip and slide that was not just like the piece of plastic and you like put the hose on and whatever. It had like the sides that we had to spend 2 hours blowing up. And then it had the arch with like little noodly things hanging down, and then like the pool at the end with the monster face. It was a big deal. We were really excited. So we start out, but like just the basic practicing. Head first, go down the slip and slide. Then we're like, let's try feet first. It doesn't really work, so don't try that. We're like, let's cartwheel and then like slide into the slip and slide. That worked. That was pretty successful. And then we're like, let's go down together. That was fine. One of us ended up off the slip and slide. But then we wanted to make an obstacle course. So we start on her deck. This is in her backyard. We jump off the deck, which is 2 steps. So it wasn't like that big of a deal, but we were like 7. So we jump off the deck and we like somersault, and then we set up hula hoops so we could like hopscotch through them, and then we cartwheel, and then we run up her like playhouse thing, and then go down the slide, and then go on to the slip and slide, because that's really cool as a 7-year-old. And then, so we did that a couple times. We started like grading each other, like, you get a 9 and you get a 10, and that was awesome. Good job. Because it's the Olympics. And then, and then we get the genius idea that we need to videotape this, because somebody else needs to see this. I don't know where our parents were. To like, maybe you shouldn't go down together. So I decide, Amanda, like, you need a little more practice. So you keep going. I'm gonna go get your mom so that she can videotape us, because she has a camcorder. And so I'm in my Little Mermaid swimsuit, because why not? Obviously, right? So I got to go run around the house. There was a door on the back of the garage, but why go in that one? You're so excited, just run around the house. So I start running, and I hear this little voice in my head, which hindsight should have listened to that little voice, and you'll know why. Heard this little voice that was like, you might want to slow down. Maybe when you get inside the painted garage floor, you might want to slow down. So I'm just running in my Little Mermaid outfit. I'm so excited. And I come around the corner, and I can see the door to get into the kitchen. And I run, and I run, and I fall, just flat on my face. And I lay there. I'm like, okay, we're alive. We're doing fine. Okay. I push up, and there's just blood on my arm, and I look down. It's all over my Little Mermaid swimsuit. And I'm like, my arm just must be broken. Okay. That's fine. During this time, I must have screamed or cried or something. I don't know. And so Miss Roseanne, Amanda's mom, comes out, and she's like, your face. And I think to myself, well, I didn't think this when I'm 7. Looking back, I'm like, well, thanks. And she's like, your face. We should call your mom. So my mom comes down, and that little voice in my head, it's starting to sound like my mom, who is a genius, since we're recording this. My mom comes down, because it's 3 houses away, and so she comes down in the car, and all she is carrying, well, because we got to go to the doctor next. I'm pleading on my Little Mermaid outfit. So she comes, and all she has is a red washcloth. Genius. Because then the kids don't see the blood. Hindsight, genius. Yeah, I'm going to keep that one in my back pocket. I don't have kids, but when I do. So she comes, and she's like, your face. Yeah, Mom, I've heard this. Thank you, my face. I had landed on my chin and split my chin open, and you could see the bone. Yeah. So, sorry. That's okay. It was just on the Little Mermaid swimsuit. It's fine. We can talk later. So I ended up having to get like 5 stitches and things like that. So hindsight for me, slip and slides are fine. Like, why people worry about them, I don't know. It's the painted garage floors. And hindsight, I listen to that voice in my head, which sounds even more like my mom every day, and she is a genius, because had I listened to her, I wouldn't have had this. But my mom and my dad both have a chin thing. So my sister's probably really the genius, because she's the only one that didn't cut open her chin. So